Hello guys, Joyka here. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3 and this is my broadsword. I was kind of tired of the slow moveset from the Wolf Greatsword. So I made my broadsword because I am more proficient actually with the longsword and the broadsword because they do have a better moveset for me. It's way faster, I like to do one hit and get out of there. And the Butcher's Knife was kind of in between. I upgraded the broadsword to +6 and I also made it refined. Refined, so it has a C scaling in both strength and dexterity. It normally only has a D scaling in dexterity. And it only does now 5 less damage than the Butcher's Knife. You can see here if I replace it with the Butcher's Knife. The Butcher's Knife now has 240, so... No, let's see, 200. So 300 exactly. And this one has 299. So yeah, one more point. So I went through a couple of things near the giant. Had a couple of trial runs to see if this moveset was better, and it's just way better for me. I picked up a couple of things. Right eye, I re-equipped the Carthus Milk Ring. And yeah, the Storm Ruler. I figured out how it is supposed to be used. You just have to hold it and hold it even longer, and then it activates. And then you have to press the button like this, and then you have a nice attack. Yeah, I did cheat a little. I had to look it up because I was tired of trying it around. I pressed the L1 once, I pressed R2, forward RB, everything, and nothing seemed to work. So yeah, I just looked it up. The advantage of the broadsword is that we can have gold pine resin on it. So I had that equipped in my inventory slot. I did level up a little bit off camera because of my trial runs to find another weapon. So yeah, I'm level 70 now. These are my stats. I increased my vigor once, in my vitality 2 times, and my strength a little bit, and the dexterity. So I have a quality build that's more favorable to strength. But yeah, now we got the Storm Ruler figured out. We are going to head back and slay us a new Lord of Cinder. So let's go back to the Profane Capital. Right, here we are, still wearing my kite shield. Well, kite shield, my Dragon Crest shield. It's +3, the broadsword is refined and +6. So yeah, let's take the obvious bet. I'm not going in kill, I don't have many embers. I got like 2 of them? Yeah, I still have 2 of them. So let's not do that. Yeah. My idea is to make this a little bit of a celebration episode because I reached episode 20 already. And yeah, I'm still enjoying this. This is the alternative path down. I don't know if I showed it in the last episode actually. But we are just gonna drop down all the way and heal up here. So yeah, first I want to use the Storm Ruler and hopefully slay us a Lord of Cinder, and then we're gonna start my 20 episode, a little bit of a special. Just getting back into the field. They still need 3 hits to kill, but only 3 quick hits, and that's the difference. These handmade daggers, I picked up quite a few of them actually, and they're 1,000 souls each, so if you want to farm, this is a nice place to do it actually. You get a nice couple of souls from these guys. If you equip the Shield of Wand, you get a little bit more actually. Yeah, you can farm those guys, fight the gargoyle which jumps down, and there are even more of those guys there. There are about 1,200 souls apiece. So yeah, this is a nice farming spot actually. But now we are going to try this, and we are going to remove this ring, which I will explain in a little bit. Because it is a new ring which I picked up. I'm gonna equip this ring so that we have more damage increase. And let's try to slay us lords. Let's power up Storm Ruler. Show Yorm the Giant who is the ruler here. Come at me, bro. Whoa, 5,000 damage. Jesus. Now we have to dodge. You can't press LT and dodge apparently. Heal up. Dodge. Well, I didn't dodge there. No! Alright. Switch off and roll out. Alright, now. Now. Bam! Another nice 5,000 damage. Now he's pissed off. Let's try our weapon arts again. The weapon doesn't have infinite uses, so... Right, another great hit. I don't know if we can damage it. Whoa! Let's get out of the way of that. Come on, Storm Ruler. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I did. Roll between them. And heal up. Get the damage boost again. And go! Just in time. Alright. Move back. Because he kind of gets up way quicker in this stage of the fight. Alright, we got charged. And fire! Bam! Bow down to the Storm Ruler. Lord of Cinder, fallen. Cinders of a Lord, and the soul of Yorm the Giant. Oh, we get Enkindle too. Very nice. Alright. So we unlocked the bonfire. I don't think we need the Storm Ruler anymore. I'll keep the Fire Longsword at the ready. And maybe something has changed here. Let's first do this. And we get a nice piece of souls for it too, like almost 40,000. And this was the message. Only a storm can fell a great wood. So this was a little bit of a trick fight to use the Storm Ruler to defeat Yorm. We are instantly going back to Firelink Shrine and see what we can get for our Lord Soul. And travel, Firelink. Let's go. Alright, let's first read the descriptions. Like always. So we got this. Cinders of a Lord fell for Giant Yorm. Cinders of a Lord left by Yorm the Giant. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. Lonely Yorm became a Lord of Cinder to put the profound flame to rest, knowing full well that those who spoke of him as Lord were quite insincere. And his Lord's soul... Yorm is a descendant of the ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighty blade and a stone-hard shield. Alright. So, Yorm the Giant. Let's put this puppy in his place. Yorm the Giant was the large one here. How do we exactly... like... yeah, we can just walk up here. Alright. This was where Yorm... no, this is not Yorm the Giant. Of course not. This one is Yorm the Giant. Yeah. So we come around here and then offer Cinders of a Lord. Pow! His head. Nicely placed on top. Right, now let's talk to the guys. Maybe this is another event that triggers some NPCs to move. But let's first... it's this one. Let's first see what we can make with Yorm's soul.
Aha, that's so.
So let's see. We can make Yorm's Great Shield. 40 strength. Great Shield used longer by Yorm the Giant increases the user's poise. As a Lord, Yorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. And we can make Yorm's Great Machete. 38 strength, 10 dexterity. Great Machete wielded long ago by Yorm the Giant. Yorm once lumbered on the front lines with a great shield, but one day he place of its shield, a left-handed notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that will become the legacy of his later years. And Arthur Spear we could already make. So yeah, I'm gonna save this soul for later.
Ah, most. Oh.
No, he hasn't anything new to say. Alright. So, on this joyous occasion, I kind of want to kick off the special episode 20. It will involve a little bit of jumping around, a little bit of editing. Do you have anything to say? Nope. Alright, so let's first level up.
Then take.
Actually see if we can level up. Yes, we can. Only once. So I have 20 dex. The ring ups my dexterity 3 points, so that's why. So I'm going with another point of strength.
Farewell.
Alright, we are going to do a little bit of a run-back episode. I am only watching one playthrough of Dark Souls, which is way behind mine. But just with Dark Souls there are a lot of secrets that you can miss, and I kind of want to dedicate this episode to, well, that YouTuber, which is called Epic Namebro. If you are any Soul fan in the Soul community, you probably heard of him. And he is playing through Dark Souls 3 as blind as he can at the moment. And there are a couple of things that I missed that I still want to get, and I should actually point out 2 of those things that are in Firelink Shrine, actually. Let's see first if we can buy something I would like. We can buy these. I'll show you guys in a minute why I buy these. So yeah, alright. That's that. The thief still hasn't returned yet. Hopefully he does. There are 2 items here in Firelink Shrine that I just blatantly missed. And I want to show you guys where they are actually. The loading screen is still visible. We kind of have to wait a little bit to let this fog disappear. This is just a loading screen. It's very annoying actually, but yeah. What can you do about it? Come on. Come on. Alright. So yeah, you guys know of this little thing. 20,000 souls to get up here and eventually get the Firekeeper soul. You can walk over here. Well, the crow is there. We're gonna do something with the crow a little bit later. Let's first check here, because on this bridge there is a jump off point over there. You can see the corpse. That is where we picked up the let's see, I don't know if I still have it on me actually. We picked up a Firekeeper set over there, which isn't, well, it has a little bit of lore to it. And on the bottom is this ring. I'm not gonna do it all again because I'm afraid of dying actually. That's this. The Estus ring increases HP restored with an Estus flag. This ring was entrusted by a certain Firekeeper, but in the end she never met her champion, and the ensuing tragic farce became a very favorite tale of the masses. So those are the 2 things we picked up here in Firelink Shrine. And I was trying to figure out what we can trade with the crow, and I know of one thing we actually can trade with the crow. And that's what I just bought. It's the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The fire bombs. So I'm gonna leave 1. And now we pick up a large Titanite shard. So I'm kind of wondering if we can do more of them. So I'm trying to leave another one. Yeah, I don't know if there is like a timer on it or something, but you can also turn in black fire bombs. I don't know if I still have one of those. I don't think so, actually. Yeah, I didn't look up a list, I just saw that you can trade a firebomb and a black firebomb. You can probably trade more, but I'm not gonna do it. I want to figure it out myself if I can. and I'm also fine with Epic Name Bros Little Guide. And there is, let's see, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. If there aren't huge spoilers, then I will do it. And if there are very, very large things, I will just, you know, like, yeah, fun. Too bad, next playthrough. Because there was a jump off point here, which you can enter the rooftops. There was an Estus Flask shard, and that's where I first encountered the crow. I don't know where it was anymore. Yeah, here it is. Well, there's a little bit more to it, actually. As you can see now here, this is an illusionary wall. You can hit this wall and it disappears, and then you're like, there isn't anything here. But you can drop down here, and in this chest is this little fella. The Covetous Silver Serpent ring. Yeah, it is a ring that boosts your soul gain if you equip it. So it's a very handy ring to have, actually, if you want to farm or something. So those are the things I picked up. And yeah, that's it, actually. But we found out one of the favorite covenants of Dark Souls is also in this game, and it's actually at one of the earlier stages of the game. So I want to go back here and actually try to pick up this soul. Well, covenant. So yeah, I just saw it in his latest episode like yesterday, so I still have to see where it was exactly, but it's one of the things that I did notice, and my plan was to go down and get it, but I just didn't do it. And it's just one of those things that I forgot. But when I noticed that this was this thing, which I will show, then I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm going back to get it. And there are a couple of things that I noticed that I just blatantly missed, or just want to get myself. And yeah, I thought, you know what, for episode 20 we're gonna slay the boss, and then we're just gonna do a little bit of a run back episode, just finishing off some small things here. And yeah, just to do that. Whoa. So let's finish up some small things first, and then continue on with the game. So, let's see, there was a drop-off point somewhere, but that somewhere I do have to find again, because I don't remember where it was, so... No, I believe it was in that building. So yeah, let's just kind of skip all these guys. And that area we didn't go to either, I kind of figure out now. So let's check that area out too. We are going to the left. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm just going by memory, guys, so kind of bear with me. Because there was a little bit of a flame here. And this is the thing I believe I did see this, but I didn't drop down. But now we did, and we pick up the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. So the Sun Bros, an ancient talisman depicting the holy symbol bestowed upon the Warriors of Sunlight, equipped to pledge oneself to the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Warriors of Sunlight are brilliantly aiming cooperators who place their golden signatures to help those in need. Or is it their duty to deliver great conquest to their summoner? So yeah. I did want to pick that up because first it's also another achievement, and it's a very nice covenant. And this is the start of Dark Souls, and yeah, hopefully, well not hopefully, it's kind of like a dual sword. Hopefully I can finish the game quickly. But I say that with a little bit of a pain in my heart, because I don't want to finish the game, actually. But if I manage to go through the game, then I'm gonna start a new character, And hopefully with my experience I can help some other newer players. So yeah, we didn't explore this area either. So we are going to do that now. Because I don't know if it even loops back around to where we were before. And let's get her out of the way. If she is so anxious for that, then that's fine by me. Alright, she still does a lot of bleeding damage, so we do have to be careful a little bit. Yeah, the R2 of the broadsword is just a step forward and not a poke. But I do like the moveset, and it does a lot of damage. Let's first check around a little bit. Do I want to go into the base? Oh, they are on the roof. There's an item over there. And of course it's a trap. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to head in first. Yeah, come after me if you want. I don't care. I'm going with my fire longsword for a little bit. Just give the old trusty sword a little go. Large sword. I'm being a little bit careless because I am overpowered for this area, of course. Checking around. Why? Why? Hopefully. Why? Does this lead outside? It does, actually. So is this the firebomb area, actually? Oh, now I know where we are. Then I want to go back. Flamberge! Nice! I thought they were wielding like a Zweihander. A fire flamberge. Great sword with an undulating blade. The blade, resembling flame, was crafted to mutilate flesh and induce bleeding. Very nice sword to have, actually. Though I am sticking to my broadsword and longsword. Because I do like the moveset. It's very quick, and you still have a lot of stamina, and then you can roll out. And with the broadsword, it has the advantage of being able to buff your weapon. So yeah, that path leads back to the path we took to the Rotted Woods boss fight. Let's go back up and avoid the blow darts apparently. Screw you guys. Whoop. Alright, let's see. Let's look around a little bit. So this is the path to those firebomb throwing guys. I wonder what we can do about it, actually. And this leads to an item. More firebombs. I shouldn't have bought them. Well, that's fine. And this leads to another item. Plank shield. And talk.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
What? Nana?
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage.
What a strange little fella. But there was another item on the roof. I don't know what it means. Like some guy is carrying a cage and you should get in it? Strange. Alright, hole with bones, and we can actually jump off here. Where does this lead? Well, he is carrying a cage, but... Oh, he's dead. Can you do something with it? Nope, it just disappears. Alright. There is an item over here, actually. No! Crap. Well, we do want to go there anyway. Alright, so, I think we kind of did this area. There... Where those firebomb throws were, over there? I still want to go there, because I believe you can still go up there. So... do I have to jump down here first? Can I jump over something, or... can I go somewhere safe, please? Alright, let's go check back. Where can we go? Which is a little bit safe to jump to, actually. Alright, we can just jump down here. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we'll pick that item up later. Because that is also another place I'm gonna go. We could see... Can we jump down here? Yes. Alright. Hi! Alright. I want to go up there. And how am I going to do it? Like jump on the roof? Ouch, you son of a bitch. Alright. He had an item. Let's see, how can we get up there actually? There's somewhere a place inside maybe? Oh no! Christ. That wasn't supposed to happen. No, 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 no. Oh, that was the wrong button. Come on. Yes, alright. One more hit. Am I in the correct spot? There's... Alright, I found another bonfire. Well, if you can see it here. Okay, so there's actually another bonfire here. And can I get up there? No. There's just another path here. Alright. And that's why we always walk back through our areas to find these things. I kinda had a direction. Like, well, someone else pointed me to this, but like I said before, yeah, the YouTube video pointed me in this direction. And yeah, sometimes you just need a little bit of direction to, hey, you missed this. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. I fell off. Yeah, and I can't get back up. So there is a path down here. And where does this lead then? Oh, screw you guys. Leads to an item. Signature. But is it always like a jump down then? Can't you go here regularly? Doesn't seem to be a regular path down. So yeah, you just have to jump down. So yeah, I kind of missed that one. I still believe that I covered most of the game till now. But does he have a glow to him? I don't know. It looked like there was an item on him. But yeah, there is an item on him. I have a bow. Black bow Ferris. Alright. What's this? The partisan. Alright, nice spear is that. Alright. So, we fell down here.
Aha!
Hello?
Unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
I'm not gonna use it, but I do want him in my Firelink Shrine, actually.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
And he just disappears. Alright. And a hand axe, which is a favorable weapon of pyromancers. So we finally found our pyromancer. So if you guys have a pyromancer build, well, you're in the wrong playthrough of Dark Souls, because you could have encountered this guy, yeah, way earlier actually. We are just gonna continue to run, because we do want to get to the tower, and that's only a drop off. So let's see if we can make it through these guys a little bit safely. Ooh, ouch. That hurt. This is a bad situation. Let's first get back and heal up. Alright, that's fine. Come on. Otherwise, screw you guys. I'm not going home, but I'm getting the hell out of here. I believe the item dropped down here, right? Yes, it did. And he is gone. Well, we did see him after the ring ruined my train of thought. Increased fire damage absorption. Stone plates are symbols of true knights, and red stone plates are granted to those who valiantly face chaos. Increased fire damage absorption. Is this the ring we can use to walk the lava, maybe, in Irithyll? Alright. Alright. On to the next little thing I saw. That sometimes goes up. The elevator. And our friend Siegmeyer, well, Siegmund, I believe, was here. So that one goes down, and then another one comes down, and that one goes up, if that makes any sense. Well, yeah, keep in mind the flame stone plate ring. Maybe we can walk on the lava, and we can pick up those items. So now let's go back up. And let's see if there's anything here. There's a path here. Does this lead to the giant? The Hawk Ring. This is, I believe, is the giant that is firing all those great arrows at us. The Hawk Ring is one of those things from Hawkeye Goth from the Dark Souls DLC. The Hawk Ring. Extends the range of bows. Ring associated with Hawkeye Goth, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. In his later years, the giant Goth was blinded, but this did not prevent him from striking down a calamitous dragon with his great bow. We could kill him, the giant. Which I probably will, actually. There isn't any other item here, so... Wait, you can't kill him? Nope. Or is he already dead, this one? His chains kind of wobble about a little bit. Well, that's strange. Well, alright. Can't kill him, apparently. And fire doesn't work. Nope. Alright, so he is unkillable, or I am missing something again. Alright, is there something I can drop onto? Oh, there is, there! Oh no, then I'm dead. There was something to drop off to. Where? Like here? Yes. Alright, half my life bar, gone again. Alright, let's see.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think. It's too late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side. Ah! In over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine. That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together.
Alright, so we got a new item and a new little area. Well, I don't know how little it is, but we got this little item. Special brew of Sigurd of Katarina. Perfect for travel in his jolly barrel mug. Restores HP and temporarily boosts frost resistance. Leave it to Sigurd to discover a drink that even an undead can enjoy. Perhaps his long years spent undead have left him wanting to drain a cup or two and revel as if he was still among the living. And it kind of has the same form as Fire Bomb. So I'm kind of wondering if we can actually trade it with the crows, actually. Alright, we got a new area to explore. And there are a couple of items I can see, just clearly. So we will try and check all nooks and crannies for the items. Red block pellets. Let's first do this area then. Let's first go upstairs. Fire longsword. You never know. Nope. And nope. Another item. Yeah, that one's alive. Alright. A luring skull. Well, and they live. We live through the name, because I was lured here. Maybe we can use this to drop down? No, not here anyway. There is an item over there on the rafters. We can go over here. You are alive. Yes, you are. They're like old people in their rocking chairs. Come on, come on. Can we drop down here? Alright. Could we actually hit it from here? No, 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 not the R2, that's the R1. Alright. We shut down another item. We'll check it in a little bit. Hi. Bye. Alright. Hello? Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. I thought I would do a charge right. Right. Well, I'm way stronger than this area, so... No! Oh, that was stupid. Get backstabbed. Nope. Alright, then just die. Alright, do they drop anything? Apparently not. I can head to the roof. I can head down there. Just trying to check everything. Nothing here. Alright. Wait, does this lead into this building? No, but it does lead to an item. Flynn's ring. That's a Dark Souls 2 ring, actually. Is there any more? Bad with my item, but I always want more. You could drop down here. And I can drop into the tower. Just going like the game tells me, actually. Home with bones. So let's see the Flynn ring, actually. The Flynn ring. Flynn ring. Lower equip load, increased attack. Ring of Flynn, the old Ugolivized thief. Lowering equip load increases attack power. So, if your equip load is low, it increases your attack more. Flynn fought with the wind on his side and was a hero amongst the weak and poor, yet even his admirers knew that it was little more than an idyllic fable. So we are gonna equip it. I don't know how much the damage boost will be for me because I am on 62.7. Well, maybe it does a little. And it's still better than the temporary boost I only have when my HP is full. And this looks like a little bit of a jumping puzzle. So let's go. Alright, that's 1. And that's 2. Mira set. Nice. There's an item in here. Chloranthy ring. That is one of the favorite rings. Chloranthy ring. This old ring is named for its decorative green blossom, but its luster is long since faded. Raises stamina recovery. So that's ideally for like every build ever. And we picked up the Mira set actually. And it's worse. Ah, come on. Card worn by the Mira Knights sent on journeys. This hard leather vest is bestowed only upon proven knights. Knights travel afar to fulfill their sacred duties, but few are ever able to deliver on their vows. Yeah, it's a Lucatiel set from Dark Souls 2. It actually looks pretty nice in this game. It's a little bit clean actually for me. And the Fallen Knight set is still better. Let's do a little loop around. Well, so far it goes that idea. To see if we can find anything else we can actually use. This is where we came from. Yes. Alright, heal up. And this leads... Oh no, alright. I know where it leads now. Well, that's a big loop around actually. Well, we still haven't explored everything from that part, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, holding damage. Alright. So yeah, we kind of have to do head back to the tower again. Nope. 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 Yeah, the increase in stamina, just look at it, look at it. It wasn't slow to begin with, but now I let go of the button and pow! That's so nice to have. It increases your survivability so much. Alright, we have to go up 1. I think this one goes up straight away. Yes, it does. So we have to drop off with the lantern again. And that's on the other side apparently. Crap. Alright. Yeah, right, it's on this side. So here, alright. That's fine. We can jump down here again. Alright, we're back. So that was kind of the long path, so let's take the shorter path here. But it is, well, quite a large side area, because it doesn't lead anywhere, actually. So this is the item. The Northern set. That's one of the starting class sets, actually. It's worse, and it's heavier. It looks pretty okay, actually. I like the helm, actually. Yeah. It's like a Viking set. It's one of the things I doubted of if I wanted to do it. We can rock this helmet for a little bit. It's a little bit too pointy for me, but it's fine. So, a large club. Nice strength weapon, actually. A large club. Let's unequip my bow for now. Large club. 22. It has a C scaling now. Large wooden club requires considerable strength to wield, characterized by savage leaping attacks. Its weight makes it easy to break the guard of shields. So yeah, this little thing. Maybe if you upgrade it, the scaling goes up again. Because right now, with a C scaling, it's kind of worthless, actually. But let's see if we can find another item somewhere. This loops back around. Yeah. Was there any more items? So we kind of explored this left path. Let's see if there's something else here. There is another item there, actually. Like hanging over there. Right. Right. Well, the lights are fun as it is. It's not very useful to us. Use the bow. So that one. And this is a Piltong item again. Just to remind you guys, and myself actually, the Piltong is an online item which you get. Proof of an invader's victory of a host of embers. So if you use a red eye orb and invade someone and you kill them, yeah, you get this item. Is there something behind here? Well, no. So this is actually it, I think. So we got 2 rings, so that's not a bad thing to get from here. I'm just double checking. No, I think this is it. So we are gonna quickly work back, otherwise this episode will be way too long, so let's go back to the shrine. Alright, I actually kinda have in my mind where it was. We can follow this path and get there too. Because we have to jump down here actually and go to the right. So if we take this past this path here, we can go to the right. Dodge all the firing fireballs. I think we have to go through all the basilisks again. Right, yeah, we have to walk around here. That's right. I take a left here. Yeah, this is the place. Right. I'm just gonna run through because I only want to check one thing. It's the place where we fought that NPC invader with his Fume Ultra Great Sword, which we also picked up actually. Yeah, it's through here. Past all the basilisks. Let's try not to get cursed. We do have our regeneration stamina so that we can walk a little bit faster. And it was this stairs and then to the left, actually. Yeah, it was here. Right. Alright, let's see. I want to switch this to the fire damage absorption. Yeah, this is the area. So there are 2 items here. Let's test it first, if I don't die, like, immediately. Oh, it's still very much a pain in the ass. I don't even know if I can make it. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try. Oh, Christ. Ah, damn it. Well, we got one. We got one. Right, we can just do it again. I'm gonna sacrifice my life just once again. It's only 12,000 souls, so I have one more I can always farm. But yeah, we're just gonna run back quickly and get the other one. Alright, here we are again, guys. I just had an idea that popped in my head. I still have those pellets, actually, which also increases fire defense. So I don't want to waste another ember. I'm okay with wasting my life. Let's see, yellow bug. Boost lightning damage. Fire. Alright, let's use this too. Alright, I still have the ring on. Let's just get the item and die. Secret Flame, which is a pyromancy which I'm not going to use, but I have it now. I don't care. Alright, so we got those two items. Let's switch the ring out again for the Flynn ring, which is now here. And we are going to travel back to Firelink to check one more thing, and then we are going to end the episode. We're gonna do two things, actually. Let's first see if and where our Pyromancer bro is now. Yeah, our dead sorcerer guy is over there. And there's an item here, actually. Alright. Pale... I didn't notice this one before. Gold mask worn by those who kill in the name of the Sable Church of Londor. A faint, kindly smile is bound on its surface, given the moniker Hardest of Death. Lies beneath that expression, however, is nothing more than the face of a darkly shriveled hollow. Is this like a hint who killed him? The Sable Church of Londor. Pale Shades are all undying highly, giving rise to much fear and contempt. Their fight is one of neither honor nor exhalation, yielding nothing but withered moans. So are these like the guys that killed him? Very interesting. Hopefully we can see, actually. This guy still hasn't returned. I'm kind of looking around for my Pyromancer bro. I have no idea where he was still alone, actually. Oh wait, he is here.
There you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own.
Alright, the Pyromancy flame. If you guys want to use it, that's the way to do it.
Don't burn yourself with it.
Alright, we did pick up a lot of tomes, so we can, like, go all out instantly.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
Alright, give it all.
What have we here? A pyromancy tome from Izalith. Then you found the home of pyromancy. Brilliant. I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it here, quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancy is known only to old Master Salaman. I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
So he really doesn't want to have this one. So maybe you have to advance the storyline or something else. It costs Cyanide Shards actually to reinforce your Pyromancy Flame. And it scales with both Faith and Intelligence. We can purchase items from him. Oh, nice. It isn't very effective, but you can buy a Pyromancy Garb from him. And nothing else, actually. Learn Pyromancies. Yeah, we did have a lot of them, so... Fireball, the Fire Orb, Bursting Fireball, Great Chaos Fire Orb, Fire Surge, Chaos Storm, which is a favorite of many. Great Combustion is a very nice one. Poison Mist, Flesh Sweat, and Profuse Sweat. So yeah, for the achievement I'm gonna buy them all.
Teacher without a pupil.
I'm gonna buy them all eventually. One more quick thing to do. I'll just cut there. I'm gonna try to trade in Secret's rum, because he was talking about Pumper Rum or Pickle Pea. Maybe I can trade this and leave. Yes. Well, he does accept it. Armor of the Sun. Oh my goodness. Just because it has the same form as the firebomb, I thought I could maybe change it in. I'm gonna try one more thing quickly. Leave one. No, I think he only accepts one of everything, but we did pick up this. It's a little bit worse in most regards, but chainmail armor and white coat featuring a large redemption of the holy symbol of the sun. It shows a attire for a singular night of sunlight from a previous age. The symbol was painted by the knight himself, but the armor never bore any special powers, sacred or otherwise. But look at this. Praise the sun. Well, I can't do it yet. Well guys, I hope you liked my special, well, kind of special episode. My run back episode to a couple of previous areas. Next episode we will continue on, though I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So hopefully we'll find that out later. And together, of course, so praise the sun. Talk to you next time. Bye bye.